Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hey, hello there, wrestling fans. To another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and today, Ringside crew, you are in for a treat. I have a young lady that is absolutely doing so many fun things. She's a ring announcer, she's a backstage interviewer. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the one and only Robin. Welcome.
Thank you, Joe. I already feel like I know you. We've already discussed. We feel like best friends already, right?
Yeah, BF Ringside friends. Yay.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. So when did you get into wrestling? Like introduce us, give the Ringside crew a little more information about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So, okay, I grew up on wrestling. I'm actually one of five kids, but I grew up between my brothers. I was in between them. My sisters were older, out of the house, and I was in between my brothers. So every Friday night, like that's what we did. We watched wrestling, SmackDown, cage matches, and all that kind of thing. And my dad, so really, I didn't really have Barbie dolls. I had like the ring. You remember the ring with the ropes and the guys? That's what I did
Yes.
with, with my brother. So wrestling was in my life very early on. And my dad also worked at the airport. So, and I'm from Virginia Beach, but Norfolk, Virginia, at the Coliseum, there was always shows there with like wrestling shows and stuff like that. So my dad would always have he'd be like, hey, I saw Sting, or I saw, Ric Flair and stuff like that. So it was just a thing growing up with wrestling. So that's kind of how I got started, and my love of wrestling started early in my life.
Did you see more shows like the WCW shows back in the day, or did your parents or like anybody bring you to like independent shows?
No, I saw, you know what? Growing up, I did not do really independent shows. That was introduced to
All right,
me.
we're done. Just kidding.
I'm sorry. I know I'm being honest. I'm being totally honest. But yeah, no, it was more like bigger shows like, WWE, that kind of thing. But still, I grew to love independent wrestling. I had, how I got into where I am now was one of my good friends who's also in the business. He knew I did stuff like streaming for jewelry, which I love my background by the way. I mean, you picked the perfect thing, but used to do streaming shows for jewelry. And we were friends, and he was like, have you ever thought about like doing stuff in wrestling? You might really like it, like ring announcing, interviewing. And I was like, no. He's like, you should really think about it, come to like an independent show, because he knew that I grew up on wrestling, that kind of thing. And so really, he's the one. He asked me if I could interview him one of his promos, interviewed him. And the guy that was running the promotion was like, hey, can you bring this girl, can she ring announce? And the rest is history. And so now I've just been running a few promotions, whoever asks me to be, or if I get involved in it. And I love it. It is such a world. Love independent wrestling. Love all this world now. I mean, how do you not fall in love, right?
Ever since I went to my first show on Long Island when I was back in the day, it was NYWC, and I all I knew was WWF, WCW, and whatever ever I saw on YouTube or whatever. And then I went to NYWC, and I was just like, "This is something cool." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Wow!"
Yeah.
But
So what's your background? How did you
I
get into wrestling?
my grandfather wrestled from 1955 to 1965, and my dad, very young, told me about my grandfather being a professional wrestler, and it stuck. I just feel like I never met him. He passed away way
Yeah.
before I was born.
Oh,
So, like, I always feel like his spirit always when I feel like wrestling's gonna should go back and go away, I feel like his hand hits my shoulder and goes, "No, we're gonna stay this, keep going." And whenever I get a new wrestler, it feels like he dings a bell in my room and says, "Another person you're giving a spotlight, giving a chance to."
mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh.
I
So it's
think
very
by
special.
him sorry. by him introducing me to wrestling, it gave me something else to focus on than Ghostbusters and and the cartoon stuff,
Sure.
right? They're doing a show, giving you a show like a cartoon every week is something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And so now you've been doing this podcast for quite some time, right?
4 years of Dudes
Okay.
at Ringside. Whew, 4 years.
Awesome. Do you love it? You love it. You're great at it.
Uh, it has its moments when I get a rejection or get someone to book with me, and then they hook me with the I charge after like booking and making a poster and taking time to set up a StreamYard room to get that hit the crotch. Use my
Yeah.
French by saying, "Oh, blah blah blah," or they no show me. I'm like,
That's no good. That's so good. I was a little bit late, but I didn't no show you. I at least let you
"No, you
know.
were here. I understood."
I
Yeah,
know. Thank you. That's the
I
best.
I just love doing this because I feel less like it's doing this for myself
Hmm.
and more I'm spending time learning about people I don't know. And
Yes.
and I feel like as I've told people a billion times and they all laugh when I say this, think of me less like a human being and less like more like a satellite dish with a pair of red glasses on, shooting your name into the atmosphere.
I love it. How fun. Well, cool. Well, yeah. So that's pretty much. I just do. I work a few different promotions. I don't know what do you want to know. I mean, just you feel free to ask me.
Who was the first
Whatever.
person you ever interviewed
The
backstage?
first person. Oh gosh. I guess the first person I ever interviewed would have been Tyler Shoup.
Hmm.
So he was the first person I probably interviewed, and now I've interviewed a lot of people on the. I work mainly for CCW, so I've interviewed a lot of the wrestlers there on their roster, basically. So I've interviewed Chase Stevens, Dylan McQueen. Obviously, I said Tyler Shoup. I think I've interviewed Jaden Newman before. Um, I'm trying to think of all the people, but yeah, a lot of different people. Rachel Lay, I don't know if you've heard, I've interviewed her as well. So, but it's really fun. I mean, I love being in the moment and doing the ring announcing, but I really love interviewing because it's just where you really see personalities, and get to know people and ask questions then as well. So, but CCW is the main promotion I work for, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. Obviously, they have a big promotion in Florida.
That's
Um,
Gangrel's group, right?
that's who?
Gangrel.
Yes. Yeah, Nelio runs. Nelio, do you know him? He runs the promotion.
Okay.
Yeah. So he actually runs that one for sure. But and then I've also done stuff with this. I started out a very small promotion here in Knoxville, Tennessee at SBCW. And that's really where I started my ring announcing, getting comfortable in the ring. I also do stuff with NWA JCP, Kurt Kazana, AJ Kazana, Joe Kazana. I don't know if you know them. Carson Drake. I've interviewed him. Silas. Yeah, so I've interviewed a lot of different wrestlers. So it's definitely fun. It's definitely a world. It's fun. It's high like being ring announcing because you have to be on the whole show. You know the wrestlers and you go in, you get your match and you get out. But ring announcing and interviewing, it's like I feel like personally, you have to be on because I'm putting them over. I'm not the star of the show. I'm there to, help put these guys over, give them the intro they want. I try to fluctuate my voice, ring announcing, whether they're a baby, whether they're a face or a heel, give that kind of like special introductory and just make sure that I'm putting these guys over so they feel amazing when they step in the ring, ready to have a phenomenal match. So I love that about it.
With you being a ring announcer, I've asked this to other ring announcers. I can't wait to hear your answer for it. Do you always have to have like a little thing of like tea next to you so you don't like mess your voice up between like matches?
No, I drink a lot of just water, but I should do that. My friend does that, who I love dearly, Diana. She does tea all the time, and I ask her. Now, I have gotten before, but I did have like a legit cold, and my voice was going. I don't know if you know the honey sticks at Crackle Barrel, but
Mm.
I had one of those honey sticks because I didn't have tea. And that was amazing. And I think honestly saved my voice. But usually just like mints or like a honey stick, drinking a lot of water between the matches is what keeps my voice, ready to go. So yeah.
When you said you do different styles for um different wrestlers, so if you had to announce me, would I always, because my grandfather was a heel.
Okay.
And I jokingly say I'm like the Roman Reigns. So I'm like, everybody makes fun of me because I say I'm like the Roman. They're like, why? Because my grandfather was a heel, my cousin was a face, and my other cousin, I guess he was a heel. Like, but well, back in those days, if you were a heel, you were just a jobber, and everybody gets so mad at me. Don't call your grandfather a jobber. I'm like, he wasn't a jobber. He was an enhancement talent. He was the first and only heel that I'll ever cheer for. That's what I always say. All you other heels watching this podcast, and my grandfather is way above you all, going womp womp. Cartoon version, my grandpa going, hey, hey. So I guess I'd be a tweener. So how would you announce a person that's not a heel, not a face? They're in the middle.
That's a good question. Probably just try to keep it not too gritty and mean and not too uppity, but just kind of neutral. Does that help? Does
I
that make
guess
sense?
that pretty helps me. Everybody
Okay.
else would be
I
like,
try to keep it pretty neutral. Like some of the girls, like for example, Rachel Leigh, she's a face and it's like she's very like cute and she's got amazing gear and she's adorable. And so it's like, she's here to stay and it's Rachel Leigh. Like just uppity. You know what I mean? So I try to take into account of like matching what their persona is. Like I said, face, heel, and also their personality. So the more I get to know them, like the first time at a first promotion or ring announcing somebody for the first time, it always makes me a little bit nervous, like I said, because my job is to put them over. So I want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence of announcing these guys the way that they want to hear themselves. So oftentimes I'll ask them, is there certain words you want me to stress on or, be smaller on this? Or some of them want to draw out like, Alejandro, he wants me to draw out the O. So I'll draw that out for him. So I do often ask them like, hey, how's the best way you want me to put you over when I'm out there? So it's so fun. I love it. And I'm just very privileged to be able to do this because it's such a fun world to be in. It really is. And I love that I'm not necessarily in the limelight. I'm just kind of helping these guys along to get them and put them over. So
so you said you worked with the NWA group. I recently just had on the NWA Women's Champion from that indie promotion. Is that the one you work with?
So I work with JCP NWA. So
Yes.
Joe Panther Productions is under, was it Kenzie? Can you not
What was that?
say? Can you not say who you had?
Oh, yeah, I'm allowed to say who it is. I can't remember her
Oh,
name right now.
I didn't
Abel?
know. Well, I know there's Kenzie Page, Kylie Page.
I think it's
They're
Kenzie Page. I could be
probably,
wrong.
yeah.
Okay.
She's little. She's
Yeah.
definitely like so cute,
She
very
she's
talented.
been champion. She just won that belt, and she just won the belt, and they just reactivated it. Like it
Okay.
just got reactivated, the title.
Or maybe
It
it's
just got
Tiffany.
reactivated because it was
Okay.
unactivated. Hold on, I'm trying to go to my. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to remember the name, and then I'm like, this is not good, Joe. I was forgetting the wrestler's name. I'm gonna get pounded into the ground like
It's
soot.
okay. I don't want to say the wrong information either. I'm just listing girls that I know that have had. I know that Kenzie has
Her
had a belt there. I
name
don't know what.
Sparks, Skylar
Oh,
Sparks.
I don't know her.
She's the champ. She's the champion. Her belt's like blue. Like I mean, it is an
Okay.
NWA affiliate, so I don't know if it's in the
Okay.
same. Maybe it's the wrong promotion, but maybe it's one of the NWA promotions that they work with now.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I know some of the NWA roster, but I know more of the JCP NWA roster because those are the guys that I run the promotion with. So,
In the coming
and
weeks, I'm
within,
actually having another person from CCW. I'll change the background really quick.
oh, you're good.
This one,
Oh yeah, Kristen
Blaze.
Blaze.
I'm having
She's
her
so
in the podcast in a
sweet.
couple of weeks.
You do? I love her. You will love her. She's
When you see
amazing.
her, tell her you had fun with Dudes at Ringside because I'm excited. She's gonna make me a promo. It's coming. I'm gonna probably get it during the weekend. That's the thing I love about
Yeah,
doing this podcast. When the wrestler sends me a promo, I sit there watching it like it's a movie. I'm just like,
we love them.
and they say the words that I love. I guess my mom, she always says that I learned how to be a like the script writer from her, and I write, and I've written 3 Ghostbusters fan fictions within a year,
Have you?
and
It's amazing.
I don't know. I just when I send what I want the wrestler to say, when I hear them say the one and only Joe Panther the third, I'm like, oh, that feels so good. Like
I
not
love
really,
it.
but,
That's
but
fun.
yeah. So
Yes. So Kristen
when
Blaze
it
is great.
comes to going to your shows,
Mhm.
what kind of snacks are packed in the bag? Like, do you have a bag? Do you have like the old school like lunch box? Like, how do you pack your snacks?
Okay, so I do have a bag that I bring, but that's just all my ring announcing because I can never decide on an outfit. So I always bring choices because I have to base it off my mood. Like, how am I feeling tonight? Do I want this outfit or this outfit? So I always have like my all the things I need outfit wise and stuff like that. Snacks for the car, I always have an Alani. Although I've been drinking Ghost lately. The sour watermelon Ghost and the grape Ghost is crazy good. Like really good. So I always have an energy drink always. I know just, energy drink for the haters, hate it, love it. Always have an energy drink and then snacks wise, I always end up eating like a protein bar or something. I know that sounds boring, but I'm trying to get something that's like somewhat healthy. Are you still there? It's showing it's, oh no. I'm not sure what's going on. So yeah, some of my favorite snacks. So I know it sounds boring, but I have usually like a protein bar. I know that's like super boring, but it's like gives me what I need before I show. But one of my favorite protein bars are the Built bars. I don't know if you've ever had them before, but the Built bars are like amazing. They're my
Oh, the
favorite.
Cliff ones?
No, they're called Built. So they're not Cliff bars. They're like puff. Like okay, so it's like chocolate on the outside and you bite it and it's really soft and squishy like a marshmallow and you get like 20 grams of protein out of it.
Ooh.
Love those. And you can't find them everywhere. You really cannot find them. Only certain gas stations carry them, but they're my favorite. And I get the coconut one. So I get that. But really honestly, if I'm eating bad, what I love is freeze-dried candy. It's my favorite. You ever had freeze dried candy? The freeze dried Skittles?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
oh my gosh. Do you not love them?
That sounds great.
They're the best. They're the
I'm a
best.
fan of Skittles anyway, so now if you had to send me a little snack in the mail, I love Skittles. I'm a Skittle
Absolutely
boy.
so. They're so
Love.
good. You have to try the freeze dried one. Like you have to do. You have
Where
to.
would you find those?
Random gas stations. That's what I'm saying. Even Bucky's doesn't carry them. I'm so mad.
You're gonna be
But
mad at me. I am such a Bucky's boy, as you see in my intro. Um uh Mia Friday came on the podcast like 2 years ago, and my buddy Rain I love my buddy Rain that does my nerd culture show. She makes the intro, and the last clip on before the intro is over is Mia Friday with the Bucky sweatshirt.
I love
So
Bucky's.
me and my former co-host would talk to the guests, and all our southern guests would always start jibber jabbing about Bucky's, and we've never been there. Such a city slicker, and we don't have Bucky's here. Pennsylvania, get your game up, bruh. Put a
Yeah.
Bucky's in Pennsylvania. I know we got Sheets, I know we got Wawas, but we want to meet the little beaver with the hat like this in our state.
I love Wawa's. I do love Wawa's.
I do like Wawa. I do like Wawa, but I
I,
want a Bucky's.
I
Freaking
do love, but
Bucky's.
listen, I'm not knocking Bucky's. I love Bucky's. They have great choices. They no matter what, and like their steak and cheese stamp, their steak and cheese is amazing. It is so good. I love Bucky's. They just don't have freeze dried candy. That's it. That's my only complaint about Bucky's.
Do they actually have
Everything else is
candy
great.
like freeze dried, like in like a freezer?
I don't know how they do it, but it's like it's the texture. So when you have a Skittle, I don't know how they do it. I have no idea, but it is way overpriced. I will say that. It's
No,
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like a bag of Skittles is like $7.
Oh my god! I was about to jokingly say, "Oh, send me a thing in the mail," but I'm afraid that
I'll
you
send
would
you
have to send it
some.
in the freezer box. You
I'll
would have to send it in the freezer bag just to send it to me.
It's so good though. It
My
is
parents
so
are
good.
gonna say, "What the hell did this person send you in a freezer bag?" Oh, she just sent me the frozen Skittles.
No, no,
What?
no. They're not frozen. They're freeze dried. You're
Oh,
not frozen. So like freeze dried strawberries. Have you ever had
oh
that?
yeah.
But it's freeze dried candy, and it is amazing. And the problem is
Mm,
that you can just eat it so fast. So you're really eating all these Skittles and sugar, but it's so good. That is my guilty pleasure is freeze
mm.
dried candy. It is,
So
but I do work out hard.
yeah, I thought that's my next question. I saw like the videos of you like lifting. What were you lifting in that one video that I saw? You were at that big weight. You were like, I was like, girl, don't mess with her.
Oh, I was probably doing cleans with a barbell, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work out a lot. I work out. Actually, it's very close to where I live, but just up the street at D1 Hardin Valley, and it's pretty hardcore there. I'm not gonna lie. There's no air condition. There's no heat in the winter, so you're freezing in the winter, sweating like crazy in the summer. But I love it. It's not like a typical gym. We have like a whole field that we work out on, and they write like great workouts there, and they give us good combinations of upper, lower, and it's a good cardio too. So, but that is like that's also a drug. I know I hate to say that, but that's my outlet. That's like one of the only things outside of work and all the other things that I do. That's my outlet for myself of just keeping me physically and mentally okay. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that
So I love
totally
it though.
makes sense. Everybody has their own kick that keeps them
Yes.
keep going. Like for you, it's going to the gym and killing them weights and
Killing it.
having fun backstage and interviewing wrestlers.
Love it.
And for me,
It's
it's
so fun.
this. There's some
Yes.
wrestlers that I messaged before Robin that either booked with me and no showed me,
Sorry.
and there's other people that are in the UK that I've talked to, and we've almost got it. I had them on the hook, and then a few days before the interview, they absolutely cancel on me, and their poster stays in my background on my end of the studio. In my head, I feel like Steve Urkel when Laura asks you, "Why do you love them so? Why do you love this so much?" I just
Oh,
because it's a star that I know that it's up there, and I'm never gonna reach it. But I see it, and I know I will have it one day and get the
you
interview
might
with this
reach it.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get it. You'll get it. Just keep it. Just keep trying.
I,
You'll
they
get, and the
interview.
right people will come at the right time.
I talk to the person and they say, "Well, let's do it this day," but I can't. And then I try to get back in touch with them, but they don't get back to me. And I'm just like, maybe I should give up. Maybe I should delete the poster. And I'm like, no.
Don't give
It's
up.
gonna come. It's gonna come. Don't worry. It's gonna come.
Yes. That's good. Project good things. That's
And
perfect.
there's so
Yeah.
many other people that I want to have on the show, but it's like I've messaged so many people over the years that I'm afraid that I've already messaged them, and then I'm gonna get that nasty message. You messaged me already, and I'm like,
That's okay. That's the worst that's going to happen. That's
mm.
all right. You
It
can
just
do
gets
that.
me nervous. I don't want to get in trouble because there's a lot of nasties out there in the wrestling world.
I get
Um,
it. You won't get in
but
trouble.
before we go, Robin, if my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
So it's Robin underscore Mason 10. That's how you find me. It's a public account. That's so if you just search that in Instagram, I need to get something on Facebook. I need to do that. I haven't done that. I know that's a good place to connect to, but you can find me on Instagram for sure, right there. So
Is there
yeah,
anything the fans could pick above yours? Or do you have any 8x10s yet?
I'm sorry you cut out. What'd you say?
I said, do you have any 8x10s or anything like that yet?
That is also on my list of things to do. In fact, I did. I reached out to one of my friends who does photography at a lot of the promotions I'm at, and I'm like, I've got to get you to take some pics and do some 8x10s. So I plan to get some 8x10s and maybe some just fun, maybe like bracelets, something just else fun to sell. So I'm getting there. I will get
Okay.
there. You have to
Um,
be patient.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
patient is the best word in this wrestling world. Patient. If you saw my other half of my DMs, the unanswered ones, the patience. Yes,
Patience. Yes. So
patience.
what promotions do you go to in your side of the town?
Where I live, places I go, like promotions, I go to watch my passion of what I love watching. PPW is one of the bigger ones that I always go to. Hey, Paul. Like I feel like I just did the CM Punk. Hey,
Yeah.
Paul.
I love him. I love him. I love him.
Yeah, I see. I literally, my mom says every time she hears Cult of Personality, she's like, "Randy, your theme's on." I'm like, "Bobby Brown's not." Oh, got it.
Oh.
He knows as soon as she hears that she's like,
Yeah,
"Randy,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
your song?" And I'm
Where's your
like,
song?
but in wrestling, my song would be Bobby Brown's "My Prerogative."
Oh, that's a good one. I
That's my
never
theme
know if
song.
I wrestled. I don't know what my song would be. That's a
Can
but
you?
I need
How would? Here we go. How would before we go, Robin, and the other places that wait before I get into that, pull that to the
yeah.
side, gap it. There you go. Add to that part of the sentence. The other promotions I go to is Battlefield Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
That's owned by the son of one of the Wild Samoans, Alpha Junior.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
That one's cool. He's really nice, Alpha. You would like him. He's very nice.
Yeah. Cool.
And also listening to him and learning him about wrestling through him, you'd be
Mhm.
like, like,
Oh, I
the
bet.
son of a Wild Samoan, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Also New Era. They're kind of new. I think they've been around for 2 years now.
I think I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. So and
Awesome.
I used to go to ISPW a lot, but I stopped going there a lot because I'm like, okay, a PPW caught my eye. It's like that pretty redhead at the bar. I'm like, sorry,
I'm
I'm jealous. And she's like, "You're too short. You're too stupid." And then I walk away. I'm internationally known. You're mean, and then I walk away. But now
Yeah.
here we go to the part that I was gonna ask. How would you announce me if when I can't play the music because of copyright strike? But how would you introduce me? Because I think I think I know I'm from Milford, Pennsylvania. He is a third generation. I'm not gonna say my
Put me
weight.
on the spot.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a third generation. He is the one, the only Joe Panther the third. And oh, you had to say on the pod. I forgot. Goldie just got incredibly insulted. He is the podcast international wrestling champion.
Oh gosh, I
Panther
gotta write
from
this down.
Milford, Pennsylvania.
Okay, Milford, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You are
The
Joe
podcast.
Panther.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The podcast international wrestling champion.
Okay. So you want me to do it like for real? Am I ring announcing?
Yeah, if you want to.
Is that how you want me to do it?
Yes, that's how we're gonna close the episode today.
That's how we're gonna close it. I need a mic.
Yes.
And if I mess it up,
It's okay.
okay. I need to. And you're from the. I know you're from Milford, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
I got to get the last thing you just said again. Say it one
The
last time.
podcast wrestling international champion.
The podcast from Milford, Pennsylvania. The podcast wrestling champion, Joe Panther the Third.
As I slide out.
That was very mid, but I would practice it more.
I like that. So Robin, I want to thank you so much for coming on Dudes at Ringside. It's an honor and a pleasure, girl. I would love to have you back on next
Anytime.
year. Whenever you want to come back on, you can come on as a co-host to come help me out interview somebody.
Oh, I would love that.
Be
That would be
the
great.
Joe and Robin show for the night.
I love it. I love that. Yes.
But thank you so much, Robin. I'm Joe Panther the Third,
I'm Robin, the ring announcer.
and we will catch you in the next one.